Joe here. Hope you're doing well. You know, a new park, a new Elizabeth Berger Park. Just checking it out to see what it looks like. Don't hold your breath, right? About what's going to happen, who knows? From Joe, of course. Bye.
Congratulations, Joe. It takes a mensch to get a bench.
Hi, Joe. This is Ginny Stotts. I'm in the park, as you can tell. It's chilly, but not bad. We wish you were here with us and wish you well. I want to read to you something that I wrote. I wish we could all get together, especially in the park, to celebrate the success of one of the projects you fostered. I have been so inspired by your dedication to preserving the history of some of your family and others on the Lower West Side. I learned so much of what I know about the area and its past by taking your tours. I think I took 3 of them. And you also inspired me to develop some of my own tours in different places, of course. So all of the great thanks for all of us for your enthusiasm and your knowledge and your care about developing the history of this area. Love. From Ginny.
Hello everyone, I was in this park and it's really a windy day. But I'm very happy to just go to see the plaque about my old friend. I'm very glad to come in here and sit in the chair with your plaque at my back. I'm very glad to say hello to my teacher, my uncle Joe. Joe is a very nice person. He's a good storyteller and a very good tour guide. A close friend to me. Okay, have a nice day, Joe.
Hi, Joe. It's Linda talking to you from Zurich at the moment. I wanted just to say how much you've meant to me all of these years that we've known each other. I can't tell you what an inspiration you've been, both in preservation and in just the way you deal with people, which is just so wonderful. And I really thank you for your friendship and your mentorship for all these years. Love you, Joe.
Thank you for all your tours of Manhattan's lost neighborhood, now forever found.
Hi Joe, it's George Calderaro. I fondly remember being introduced to Little Syria on one of the many great Joe Svalak tours I've taken. As you know, shortly thereafter I joined the Friends of the Lower West Side in an effort to protect that area. As such, I am just delighted and thrilled with the plaque and your recognition for this among all of your great work. Take care, be well, see you soon. Bye.
Hey Joe, it's Tamer. It's been an absolute pleasure collaborating with you and the Friends of the Lower West Side on preservation efforts pertaining to Washington Street. Congratulations on all of the amazing work you have done in the name of preservation, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Hello Joe, it's Eileen. I live in Faidai and I'm on Washington Street, and every time I walk down here I think of that terrific tour you gave of Little Syria. Your own stories and family history made it unique. That is the best type of tour. You are truly a guiding spirit. Thank you for everything and best wishes.
Hi, Joe. I live in the Little Syria neighborhood, which I didn't know I did for 20 or 30 years. And then I have this wonderful adventure. I met Joe, who has been our leader, in Coney Island on a rainy Saturday morning. And he was giving a walking tour, and he was just mesmerizing. And he started talking about how when he was growing up, his grandmother would come and take them all to Coney Island. And she lived in Lower Manhattan, he said. And I said, oh, really? I live there too. And so we got together and figured out that his grandmother lived very close to me and that he was interested in preserving this neighborhood. So the next time I met him was a year or two later, I think, and I had just bought a book that was made up of snapshots and remembrances of people who lived in this neighborhood. And I thought, oh my God, people lived here. I didn't know that. And I was walking down Washington Street, a street I never actually go to because it's west of where I am, and I'm always going north and east. And there was Joe doing a tour of the neighborhood. So things sort of blossomed from there. And I've been very happily involved with the group, among other things, hosting fundraising parties and celebrating parties when we get something good happening. And it's been wonderful to see, under Joe's leadership, the neighborhood gain in stature, and more people understand that this was a very vital, very large neighborhood and should be well memorialized.
Hey Joe, Tony Robbins here. Congratulations for the honor, for the work that you've done bringing attention to the old Syrian neighborhood in Lower Manhattan. And frankly, for all the other great things that you do, bringing education and knowledge about the city to the people who live here. You do a great job, and it's wonderful to see your work recognized. All best.
Now on the Lower West Side, the name Joe Svalak will always abide.
Hi everybody. Hey Joe. Congratulations on your bench. I'm really excited for you. It's Emma from Gannick and from the One World Observatory. And behind me, we're looking down over the neighborhood that you helped to save, the remnants of the Lower West Side and Little Syria. So thanks for all you do, Joe. Love ya. Bye.
The news around the world is that there's going to be a bench with a famous guy already, with his name on it. Congratulations, my friend. And a little bit of tropical rain for you. May the force of nature be with you. Love you.
Congratulations, Joe. I just want to tell you that meeting you, being with you, learning from you has been one of the greatest gifts I've ever been given. You brought to life Washington Street for me, which brought back the most beautiful memories of my mother and my grandmother. So thank you always. You're a mentor, you're a good friend, and you're a wonderful human being. Probably one of the most wonderful human beings I've ever met. Thank you so much. Love you so.
Hello, Joe. This is Eddie from Washington Street. Joe, you and I met only a few times, but our ancestral bonds run very deep, so deep that others can't really understand what our family members went through coming to America, settling, struggling, settling down in a new land, and raising a family. But we do. God bless you, Joe. Eddie.
Hello, my name is Asad Dandia. I'm a local historian, a walking tour guide, and the founder of the walking tour company, New York Narratives. I've known Joe Svalak for about 8 or 9 months, but in that short period of time, he has extended so much grace and so much love and so much compassion to me that I consider him to be one of my greatest mentors. I was introduced to Joe actually through Linda Jacobs, after I had informed her that I'm interested in doing a tour of Little Syria, and she told me that Joe Svalak is the person to get in touch with. And I met Joe at his home. He informed me of his story and his experiences as a lifelong local historian and tour guide, and told me that he no longer has the capacity to lead his tours or to do the work that he does. And after I had told him about my project, he told me that he wants me to inherit his work, to follow in his footsteps, and to continue to lead the tours that he used to lead in the neighborhoods that he grew up in. And so not only has he supported me intellectually and socially and emotionally, he has supported me also with physical material. He's given me his books, his archives, postcards, stamps, any sort of historic document that would help me in advancing the mission of telling the many wonderful stories of New York City. And I'm eternally grateful to Joe and so thankful to consider him among my mentors. He once told me that he considers me his adopted grandson, and that working together with him to continue his legacy gives him hope and gives him meaning in his life. And I told him likewise, being his friend and being his adopted grandson, as someone who never met either one of my grandfathers, gives me meaning and gives me hope. And I'm so grateful to consider him a friend, a colleague, and a mentor. We love you, Joe. Stay strong.
I was going to call you yesterday. The day, of course, keeps getting away with me with phone calls and webinars and all kinds of stuff, whatever. So all the best, good health especially, and wonderful to know you, and many more years. Okay, take good care of yourself. Love you, and all the best. All right, have a good day. Bye.